or parents of a lot of kids like myself, this call is all about the sacrifices it takes a single parent to make it on the challenge, have great challenge results, and getting to events and what everything means to them. So if you're just getting on the call, let us know who you are and where you're calling from. Did you mute it out already? I guess you did. Then I'm just going to start. I got to look at my time here. Yep, it's 9:02. I'm going to start. Hey, everyone. Sorry about that little confusion right at the beginning there. This is Pat Ryan. I am a Body by Vi active champion. I am a proud 100-pound club member and member of TeamViHOPE, a national director, and all-around love the Vi life. ViSalus has changed my life more than I can say. Today has been an absolutely amazing day for me. Many, many personal victories, many victories on my team. But I was a broken big man a couple of years ago. And what the challenge has done for me is not only changed my health, but it has changed my life, and it's working on changing my prosperity. And tonight's call is about single parents, people that definitely need to change their prosperity and their health. We've got the health stories out here, but we're going to be talking a little bit about everything. We have two amazing guests, and I have an absolutely incredible co-host with me, one of my favorite Vi girls. She's the sexy shake girl, Sara McLain, out there right now.
Hey, Pat. How are you tonight?
Hey, I am absolutely fantastic. I'm going to turn it over to you. I want you to share your story, and then you're going to bring your guests on, and we're going to have some fun with them, and we're going to talk. Are you ready to go?
Of course I am.
Do it, Sara Sue. You were a finalist, weren't you? I have to say that before I let you get in.
What's that?
You were a finalist, weren't you?
I was a 2013 Body by Vi weight loss finalist, yes.
Beautiful. Go for it.
So I am part of the 100-pound club. I've lost 126 pounds. I am a member of TeamViHOPE. And I am a single mother of two beautiful little girls, Abigail and Brianna. They are 10 and 12. And they are my why. They are the reason why I started the challenge, because I wanted to live to see them grow up. And as a cancer survivor and weighing 275 pounds, that wasn't going to happen if I didn't make a change. Lost the weight and, always just, try to make an excuse not to go anywhere, without my kids. And my very first event was Vitality, and I went there as a finalist. And my one daughter had to go to Myrtle Beach to stay with my dad, and the other one stayed with my mother here in Pennsylvania. And I waited tables, and I saved money and scrounged and roomed with people I didn't know, and I made it happen. And I went to Vitality. And then the next event I went to was NST Kentucky. And my little girl said, "Mama, please don't leave me home." I said, all right. So I took her with me. And Brianna had the time of her life between Dave Morgan picking her up with one arm and, being on Pat Ryan's back with push-ups and, the green party. And my favorite picture with her with Blake, she learned why Mommy does what she does. And she, she's a future ambassador. And she is Vi Life, and she pulls up my before and after pictures at school and shows them to her teachers. And I've started a few of them on the challenge, actually. So tonight's all about single parents, and, the sacrifices we make and, why we do what we do. And, Chris, I want to hear from you. What is your story?
Well, my story, it started in 2010. I lost my job in October, and then in December, 10 days before Christmas, my wife left and took my two stepsons, and then the following March, I lost my dad to aspiration. I was up there and I was unable to save him. So that was before I found ViSalus, and I was 392 pounds. I was taking medication for depression, anxiety, diabetes, and high cholesterol. And my doctor had bought me the pills since I didn't have a job, so I wasn't able to get the stuff on my own. And so the depression meds that I started taking just made me think about suicide constantly. Late in 2011, a friend popped up on the computer and told me about a challenge party, and I went to the challenge party. And well, earlier in the day, I did some stuff online trying to find out what ViSalus was about, and what I thought I found out was that I thought the transformation kit was 3 months for $249. So I borrowed my mom's credit card, and I was gonna do the transformation kit for the 3 months. And when I got to the party, I found out that that wasn't the case, and I actually started crying in the party because I thought my one chance at something was again done. I was gonna fail at something else. I was talked into going ahead and doing the shape kit, and I figured I could do the shape kit for 3 months, and I was going to give something 90 days, whatever it was. I was going to give it 90 days. And so I started, and I kind of cruised through the first year, and I lost 40 to 50 pounds, somewhere in there. And I really still wasn't committed to the challenge. The 2 shakes was helping me lose weight, but I hadn't really got into it. And then right at the end of 2012. I made a deal with a friend to start walking. So December 26th, I started walking, and the start of 2013, I just really started losing weight. And so overall, I went from 392 pounds to today I was 208, so 180 pounds lost. Everything's got better. You know, I love I pretty much did the shape kit throughout my whole challenge. There's been a couple times when I did the transformation kit, but I seem to cheat a lot more when I'm on the transformation kit. So I don't have the same results that I have on the shape kit. So I pretty much stick the shape kit, and I had the ViPack, and that really helped with my depression too, because I stopped taking the depression meds, and since my doctor bought them, I didn't want to go back and tell her they weren't working and try to get something else. So I just kind of toughed it out and got the ViPack, and stuff started getting better. And so I just kept on working, and then 2013, I made it down to NST in LA, and I got to meet some people, and they had just started doing the I Lost It shirts, and I didn't know that they were going on stage for that, so I didn't wear my shirt. So I started heading up to the stage, and then I realized I wasn't going to go on stage without the shirt, so I headed back to my group, and I get back there, and then they started announcing that the 100-pounders were going to go up there, and I was like, I've already went up there, I'm not going to go back. And my friend's like, you have to go up there and do it for our team. So I went up there, and I was able to be on stage, and in the back I met Eric Rose, who's somebody that I followed earlier in his transformation, and I was really excited to have a chance to meet him. And then Hulk Hogan came on stage, and it was I decided that was something that I had to do. I had to get to as many events as possible. And after that event, I was a believer.
Amazing. So what sacrifices did you make to get to NST?
The first one, I got, they did a team contest, and we ended up getting travel vouchers and a hotel voucher. And so I rode down with 2 people that I didn't know. I met people in Central Oregon, and we drove down to LA, and then I stayed. We just packed the rooms up there. We had 2 rooms, and I think there was probably 12 people split out in the 2 rooms, and we just made it work. And my daughter went with me, and she loved it, and we just kind of did the same thing. Again, I was a finalist for weight loss. I can't remember when that was, but I got help from team to fly down there, and I had to go by myself, and it was really hard to leave my daughter at home, but to go there and do it, I had to do it.
Well, we are all very much inspired and amazed by you, Chris. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
No problem. So, Tracy, are you on the line?
I am.
All right. Well, we are very excited to hear your story. I read it today when I got off of work, and I must say I had tears in my eyes.
Thanks. Well, I started the challenge back in February of 2013. I'd been watching a friend for about 6 months, kind of going, should I, shouldn't I? I just kind of got into the mentality of all the excuses. Well, I can't do that because of this and that, and I decided I was just going to go in and do it. I actually surprised her when I said I wanted to come in as a promoter. She just thought I was wanting to come on as a customer. So I started out in February, and on my first 90 days, I had lost 35 pounds, and I had lost 20 inches, and it's just kept going from there. I'm now down to 22% body fat from 54%, down 90 pounds, built 20 pounds muscle, did a Tough Mudder and a Mudman. I don't know, it's just about setting healthy lifestyles, and everyone just kind of follows. My daughter, we didn't make any more excuses. I took her with me when I worked out, and she absolutely loves Mommy's all healthy, and Mommy does all this with her now and stuff. You just have to get out of that rut and that mindset of this isn't going to work. But it can work.
What sacrifices have you made as a single parent to, get to events and, to make everything happen for you?
The first event that I went to was an RST in Omaha. I left my daughter at a friend's house, and I drove down. I had left like at midnight because it was like a 6 or 7 hour drive, and I drove straight there, went to the event, and drove straight home. I got called crazy. I was so excited when I left there. I had already signed up for NST in Kentucky, and I decided I was going to go. I didn't know how I was going to go or what was going to happen. I met some really nice people at RST. They offered me to room with them at NST in Kentucky, so I roomed with them, and I rode down there with a group of people I had never met from Sioux Falls. Great group. Don't fall asleep in the van. But no, it was a blast. I had a blast. I mean, yeah, my daughter knew that I was going down for some shakes for the challenge and stuff, and but I knew she was in good hands where she was at too. So
that always makes it easy.
Yeah.
Whenever you know that they're going to be okay. Yeah.
She's pretty excited too about. I made it a point to get to NST because it will change your life. You'll meet some amazing people. I've met some amazing people, and it's awesome. It's just awesome.
Well, thank you for sharing. I think we all can agree that every time we've been to an event, we have all left with, being completely inspired. And, not only has, if you're a promoter, your PQV is, doubled, tripled, quadrupled the next month, but your challenge just completely changes also. Goals become possible. And, the family that you gain, the people that I know that if I'm having a bad day or if I need to talk that I can call and rely on is just amazing. Vi family is no joke. What do you think, Pat?
Okay, I'm back on there, so get off mute. Amazing stories. All three of you, Chris, Brumfield, Tracy, Stein, Sara, Sue. Proud to call you guys Vi family and friends. Tracy, I don't think we've met yet, so I'm really looking forward to meeting you in 9 short days in Fort Lauderdale. Now, let me tell you a little bit more of my story. I'm on the single parent story because I'm not a single parent, but I am the parent of 4 children. My daughter will be 18 in June and going to university in Toronto, and I'm the stay-at-home dad to a 1-year-old. I change diapers as well as change lives for a living. It has been an absolutely eye-opening experience. I've always had respect for women and mothers, but let me tell you, ladies, my hat's off to you for what you do. It's been crazy. I have a 5-year-old son and a 15-year-old as well. So I am driving around, picking up kids, dropping them off, changing diapers, grocery shopping, doing everything. But in 3.5 years with Vi now, I've only missed one event, and that event was LA NST. And all the stories I've heard lately, you guys have had some amazing time at that one, and I'm really sad to have missed it. But I've been to every other single one. And the sacrifices I've made, being a father of 4 children, is unbelievable. Lauren is my longtime partner, the mother of my 2 younger ones, and she has been my rock. She's been at most events with me. I've had my son Nathan up on stage when I won to be champ. Nora was up on stage, our little one, at Vitality. I have had them share in the experiences. Nathan even made the Challenge magazine last year. It has been a life-changing experience for my family, and without the events, I wouldn't be where I am today. The events re-energize you when you get into either this business or you're just a challenger and you're a customer. Not just, we love you all, but you need to get to these events. The National Success Training coming in Fort Lauderdale in 9 days is going to be an absolutely epic event. It is Vi's 10th anniversary. It is the launch of Neon Energy Drink, the all-natural energy drink that if you have not tried, you better try it. And the 100-Pound Club and TeamViHOPE are going to be leaving their mark on the ViSalus community in 9 short days. We've got a karaoke party planned for the Thursday night as a welcome. We have a private challenge group planned on the Friday. And then we're going to be part of a big challenge group on the beach with all of ViSalus on Sunday. The excitement is going to be amazing. I forgot about Saturday. It's going to be one of the most fun days. Lunchtime, Saturday, NST. Get in our pants. Kelvin said it last week, and we're putting the pictures out there right now.
Pat, are you there?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, we're all going to have a big at lunch on Saturday. We want everybody to come and do a big meet and greet, and we invite you all to come and get in our pants, literally. We will have our fat pants, so to speak, and we invite you to come and get in them with us and take some photos and make sure you tag us in them. We look forward to seeing everyone at NST, and this call is a wrap.